me in here. I'm gonna show you a day in the life of Humphrey Whittington's where I actually just woke up. None of this is fake, none of this is scripted. I'm gonna show you one day in my life. Alright, so we're in the car, we're gonna drive to work, and then we're gonna make a stop by Breakfast of Champions, the food of kings. We're gonna get some Taco Bell. Oh Jesus, just a second, there's a blockage in the road. Okay, so like yesterday there was a power outage, an internet outage, and I usually work at home on projects and stuff, and it really set me behind. But a tree fell over the road and knocked out the internet and the power. But yeah, so I'm heading to work today. We're gonna work probably 9 or 10 hours depending on how long it is. That's how it's been for the past 10 days. But I decided to myself, why just apologize for being late when I can show like evidence of why I'm late. And last week, before the SHAMROCKS came out, we had one batch. So I was like, okay boss, I'll give you one batch. And we thought that with the GTS 2 coming out, people really wouldn't want the GTS 1. And every time the SHAMROCKS, the candy canes, the snowballs, they're all just for decoration. We really don't expect people to buy so many. Every single time we're like, no, next time they'll buy less. But oh my god, so we got the final number on Friday. We didn't get the final number until much later. I have to make over 200 something, like a lot of them. So I have to do it all myself, and I'm going to show you how many I've done so far. After this batch today, that we're going to cap, I'm going to get someone to help me cap because I'm going to prepare the next batch. We ended up having to make a 4th batch because we sold so many. But this last batch, the third batch I made was short by 60 cubes. So that's about 1 or 2, maybe 3 days. So you noticed magnetic Volks are out of stock because we gotta catch up. Basically I'm 2 weeks behind because I should have had enough stock to cover the SHAMROCKS before that, and it's now a week and a half and I'm still making them. So that's why I haven't been able to get on the projects. In other news, MoYu, oh my god, they went ahead and they fast-tracked the release of the GTS 2. So I guess I'm gonna have to live up to the promise and start working on the boron project for the GTS 2 because it does make a big difference in that cube. We have 17 liters of chemicals just arrived this week. So luckily I am mostly prepared for that. I think I need more of the boron reagent. It's not actually elemental boron. I can't release the actual name because of like company secrets and stuff, but if you read up on chemistry you should be able to figure it out. So I need that. So now I hit the highway. Driving's gonna get fast. People drive really fast and scary in New York, so I'll make more video when I get to Taco Bell. Alright, so we're getting off the highway now. Today's schedule, I don't know if I've covered it already. I do have to spend about an hour or 2 working on the newest version of the secret project. This is on its 5th iteration. I can't talk about this one. It's actually a really big deal. Okay, so all the versions leading up to it absolutely completely surprised us, and each version was a huge jump. If I can finish version 5, it'll change things in a subtle way. We'll see in the future, maybe. I really should cut my hair. And then that has to be done on a 3D printer. So in those hours while it's printing, I'm gonna work on SHAMROCKS. And that's pretty much it for the day. So secret project version 5 and SHAMROCKS. Taco Bell's right over there. I'm not sure if I should waste time. Well, I am editing this, so I can always just jump through. Alright, we're here. Taco Bell, ancient food of the kings, the food of lords, the dinner of ancient emperors. Oh my god, I love Taco Bell because like it's on the way to work. I eat here like 4 times a week, which is pretty bad. Alright, the secret is to get both KFC food and Taco Bell food. Hi, can I get T9 please?
T9 hard or soft taco?
Can I get the hard taco and can I upgrade that to the Supreme?
Hard taco supreme, and what's your drink?
Can I get Mountain Dew Baja Blast?
Anything else for you today?
Yeah, can I get mashed potatoes with gravy and mac and cheese, please?
Mashed potatoes and mac and cheese. Anything else?
Nope, that'll be it.
That would be $14.77.
Alright, so you might have noticed that's a lot of food. Since I stay late at the office, this is both like 1 meal and 2 meals. Ah, sweet fast food. When I'm at home, and I actually eat much healthier. When I'm at home, I usually eat some form of rice with sliced meats that you can buy in bulk, and kimchi. And other days I have not prepackaged, I take all the ingredients for soup, so I cut up potatoes, I mix in frozen vegetables, I put all the spices, all the salt into little plastic cups, and I freeze them. And then once I want to make soup, I just take the cup, empty it out into my crock pot, and there you go, instant dinner. And it's very cheap. Frozen vegetables, dry foods like lentils, very cheap. And my food's here. And here we are, pulling into work. Is today Wednesday? Oh my god, today's Thursday. Okay, so you can only park certain places on certain days. Let's see, I'll park here next to Pro Wrestler. Alright. Sick, so I actually have a lot of stuff in my car I have to take. So, we got 3D printer, a bunch of other stuff, but I'll just open the door. I work in the side office. Alright. Woo! It's a nice day. It actually feels like spring today. Yep, I work in that section. And let's go in, set up and put this stuff in and get started. I'll show you some stuff. And here we are at work. This is how much I've done so far. This is not even 1/4. This is about 60. You can really sink your hand into there. So, we really sold so many of these that it's gonna take a long time, but they look pretty cool uncapped. So, oh, look at that green. Basically, I have to uncap each one. I have to disassemble each one, and then I die each one. Then I reassemble each one, and I recap them. Right now, these are in the final recapping stage, where they get turned into this. So, this is why it takes so long. I'll show you. I'll actually do a time lapse later. So I'll be taking some stuff, starting my day, then you can watch a time lapse of me capping these things. So while I eat lunch, I like to hang out with my friends and stuff. So I visit Phil and stuff. Jabari's visiting me in my section, and we're talking ideas and stuff.
Yeah, you know, hanging out at the cubicle. This is on video.
Yeah.
You see me being Jabari.
Yeah, I'm doing a day in the life of Humphrey.
It's
And,
cool.
and like, I was gonna explain why we're so late on these orders by showing them this is how many I have to do.
And it's just Chris on these things. Like, it's just Chris on all these projects that are complicated. He can't get out.
Jabari's
It's
back.
complicated chemistry.
You only have to do it once. Everything After the first time you figured out. Mostly.
But we can't assign it to someone else. So with these big projects that we ship out, it just takes a long time because it's all Chris doing all these things.
Javari's working for us again as a programmer.
Yeah, back at it. Full time.
Javari's the coolest guy I know.
It's true. I'm cool.
Yeah. So now we're gonna shoot a video for the new upcoming Waylong GTS version 2. So usually we shoot these in Phil's room, and I'm gonna do a few solves rather poorly. I've been out of practice, but it'll be fun. This is the new guy, Adam, and there's Jules. Yep, that's a normal day. This is the section I used to work in. Oh, I have no idea where Phil and Damien are, but time to shoot a video. Okay, so I took a quick break to work on the project, but now we just have to break these cubes down, disassemble them, and we'll be ready for the next step. Okay, so it's been a while since I recorded because I had to work on my projects. I had to do some other stuff. The video that I recorded with the other guys, it should be out now. I was like the last one to get on the video because I've been so busy. We were reviewing the GTS2, but since then, in my desk, hope I didn't show my project, but I have finished all those pieces, and you can see I'm gonna stick my hands into all these pieces. This will be the last batch. Oh yeah, a lot of pieces. Like, it's gotta be 70, 80 something cubes in here. There's so many pieces. So, it's currently 7:33. I honestly don't think I could finish all of these tonight. I'm debating doing it, but, might as well. I think I should be able to dye half of these. Maybe a third. I think a third would be a safe bet. Let me show you those other cubes that we've done. So, there's still a mountain of shells. Less than before, or maybe the same amount, because some people actually helped me, and we have 2 boxes. And this will be the third batch, which is going to go out sometime either tomorrow and later next week. So we've got about, I think, 60 something. Those cubes you saw this morning, they're now shelled and lubed. All of these things go out lubed, and this is probably going to be the last time we ever do this again. So I hope it turned out okay. Like, I just intend for these things to be like decorations. But I do know that some of the dyes actually make them feel pretty nice, like the candy cane. That one felt pretty good. Red dye makes the plastic feel pretty nice. Another thing is we had a lot of, sometimes I mess up, and we have leftover shells because I mess up the pieces. And we have a lot of leftover black cubes from Halloween. So these are basically illusion GTSs. I think we're gonna be selling these. There's only 40. I don't know. I don't know the price. Bosses decide all that, but I think these are pretty cool. These are all the leftovers put together, and I think some people might like it. We'll be offering these up for sale. There's only 40, 60 something shamrocks here, and I have to make about 60 to 70 more. So that'll be fun. And here, while I'm doing that, I'm printing clamps. And with these clamps, we do really cool stuff with it. With those clamps, these are Volk boxes. Hundreds, I don't know about thousands, but hundreds of Volk boxes that get thrown away because when they send us cubes, we make premiums and we keep the boxes. And with those boxes, we make these shelves. And with these shelves, you can use the bottom part of the box as a little compartment. And then the compartment goes perfectly in. Nice Volk shelves. So let me guess. Basically tonight I'm gonna try to dye some more. I'm working on another secret project that I hope will turn out good. I like to label my cubes with the remnants of numbers, and I'm gonna get the boss's opinion on these tomorrow. This is really exciting stuff. I'll let you guess what's inside. What else? Yeah, so dyeing, experimenting with that. And then I'll probably upload this when I go home. So when I go home, I gotta figure out how to do the stream, the Patreon raffles tomorrow, brainstorming session. I'll tell y'all some of the stuff I'm working on if I'm allowed to talk about it. We'll troubleshoot, brainstorm some things, and I'll get your ideas, and we can just learn from each other. So that'll be fun. Thanks again to all my Patreon supporters. And today you get to see some of the work I do, and hopefully we can get those shamrocks out. So I'll update you again once I start dyeing cubes. So another thing I really like about working really late at night is you can play your music really loud and no one will say anything, because I'm here all by myself and I really love to like just sing along and jam out to some music, because it gets a little lonely working in this section by myself. But late at night, there's only one other car out here. This is the parking lot from where we are. But yeah, it gets a little lonely, but you get used to it. It's kind of fun to work late at night where I'm by myself, because when I get really focused, I just lose track of time. And when there's other people around, sometimes they distract you, like, oh, do this, hey, you didn't do this, and that. So it's fun to work like late at night. So for me, it's fun for me to work late at night. Okay, it's 10 something now. I just finished this batch. It's nowhere near being completely done because my vessel is actually a multi-part thing, and it's not working correctly. So I have this many left. Which isn't too bad. I got about a third of it done today, so I probably did about 20-30 cubes worth, which is pretty bad because I had to improvise, but I am going to slow and steady. Also got to see my dad, so I can't put in the hours this weekend, but we're gonna get those shamrocks out as soon as possible. And it really is 10 something. Like, it's dark out. The only clock here is my computer, but now that that's done, I'll probably go home, do WCA stuff, basic logistics. I don't think I'm gonna design anything tonight. Maybe hit the hay early, we'll see. Gotta work early tomorrow. But yep, that's basically a day in the life of Humphrey. This is basically what I do every day, with some slight variations, making magnet cubes and stuff. But yep, long hours. And it's okay though. And once again, I get in at around 11 to 12, so I only did like 10 hours, which isn't too bad. But hopefully I'll get those cubes out, and fun raffle tomorrow. Talk to you in the next video.